I'm gonna lift you guys up just a little bit. Might end up lifting you up more. All right. I've tilted my phone farther forward to maybe make it a better angle, but... All right, now we're gonna start sketching Maggie. Yeah, I am gonna lift you guys up a little bit more. Ready? You're gonna move. I'm gonna take my wooden box here and put it underneath. And scoot you forward. I probably should have messed with this before we started, huh? We will make it work. There. I think that is good. All right. Hello. Let us start drawing. Let's see, pencil here. So we're drawing Maggie, and she is standing up on her hind legs. So we're gonna have her head here. And then she's got her chest here, spine, haunches, and she's resting on her. Her tail's might have her tail curl up a bit so we can see more of it. And then one arm like this, and the other arm like this. Okay, and then I'm gonna draw a great big sunflower here. I'm gonna be having her look at. And I think with the sunflower, I'm actually gonna use the brush end of the markers, which I don't normally use. But I think we're gonna do that for some texture contrast. Okay, nose. Muzzle. Chin. And then I did already schedule a video for tomorrow. I'm going to be drawing Flanoy in his taco truck, which I guess would make more sense if I drew him on a Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. But I know he gets a lot of business on Taco Tuesday, and I don't want to distract his customers from their purchasing of the tacos. And then, let's see, and then after that will be Friday. And Friday, a friend always comes over, so I can't draw on Friday. Because I'll be hanging out with her. And Saturday is 50-50. So a lot of times I'm tired after doing the farmer's market in the morning. Rounded out bottom. Okay, there we go. All right. And then one ear is all forward. And then one ear is kind of... Is this ear tipped as well? It does look like it's tipped. So I'll draw that. And then, let's see, let's get her arm here. Draw the paw. I'll say it was Teddy's Theodore's that I had the hardest time getting my anatomy right. I ended up drawing him like all too long, and yeah, it seems like more than one of yours has a tipped ear though, don't they? I swear another one I drew of yours had a tipped ear. Yeah, because I mean, I was like, is that a real thing? Or because I'm drawing another cat that someone commissioned me that has a tipped ear. So I'm like, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I was like, I'm pretty sure I drew another from your series of 5. Hello, Maddie. I might put another paw here. I know we can't see the other paw in the picture. Not sure if I'll keep that other paw. But just because of the way I've angled her body, it kind of looks weird without there being all 4. We'll see. Okay. And then we're gonna have the ground here, like this. I'm gonna do different greens, pointillism dots for the grass, and 2 different blues for the sky. All right, now I'm going to use my Sharpie pen to give us an outline. A little smile there. I want this other eye to match. It always bothers me when I do a pair of eyes, and you can never get a pair of eyes to fully match. She's off on her own Maggie missions. We mustn't disturb her. I'm not sure. I think Echo is on his cat tower. He was playing the in-out game a lot today. I went in. I'm hot. I've cooled off. I want back out. I'm hot. I want back in. I've cooled off. I want back out. So that was so much fun. Like that. Okay. I think Katie's back in bed. That's where she was when I came home, and after I ate lunch, she went back there after she realized she wasn't going to get any more ham. And she's like, there's no more food. I'm just going to go back to bed. And then I had to sneak Echo his bite of ham because otherwise Katie did. She's a foodie. She would just eat his ham. My day was really good. You guys want to see something cool? The photography place finally called, and they had my photos in of our family photo session. There's the mister. He was actually cussing us out this whole time. This one looks like he's meowing, but he was actually cussing us out. He did not appreciate getting kissed on camera. Typical teenage boy. And that's Katie with the book where her name came from. So, I was excited. It's a bit of a drive, in my opinion. But I drove out and picked up our photos. I got a big one. It's a collage of the four of us against the counter there. It's matted, but I need to get it framed so I can hang it up. So that was a fun. Before that, my stomach was really upset. I think it's because of what I ate for breakfast. I made my peanut butter Cheerio honey thing, which I love making. You just heat up peanut butters and Cheerio. No, you heat up peanut butter and honey until they like soften up. And then you mix in Cheerio. So it's kind of like a Rice Krispie. But, you know, instead of marshmallows and butter and Krispies, it's peanut butter, honey, and Cheerios. But I've noticed that whenever I eat it, I tend to get a stomach ache. Hello? So I'm wondering if it has to do with the honey. Because if I eat peanut butter or Cheerios, it doesn't bother me. It's just when I eat anything with a lot of honey. So that's what I'm thinking. I do think we need that paw. I don't think I quite drew her tilted enough. I think I drew her body more in profile than she actually is. So I'm going to make the artistic decision to add in her other paw. Is her other paw different in pattern at all from this paw? Or are both back paws essentially the same? I ask to Maggie's mom. I do believe she's still with us. Eraser. Then I'm going to, hopefully I won't knock you guys over your new perch. I need to figure out something better for recording, something better to hold my phone. I mean, the thing I've got has been working. But maybe I'll add something to my birthday list and my brother can get it for me. Pancakes, stacked or separate? You can eat them separately? I've always been having them given to me in a stack, and then therefore they have been eaten in a stack. I'm not going to do the line over here yet until I do the stem for the flower, because I don't want the line to go through the stem. Why is it? There we go. It's okay. Oh, how did your picture turn out, Maddie? Was your cat accommodating of you for drawing her? All right. Maggie has green eyes. I say, Maddie, today you should draw a sunflower. Or just, I guess, any type of flower. I think I'm going to do sunflower here next to Maggie. Okay, let me do the inside of it. What was Scott? Oh, that's good. I mean, cats can make good models, but they can also make not good models. The numbers. Oh, did I have a bunch of numbers show up in my... I didn't have any numbers show up in the chat, so he must not have fully sent his typing. Did he step across your keyboard? Oh, yes, yeah, I didn't see any 478s. If I scroll back, I don't see any. Unless you deleted them or... Hello, Zari. All right. Now the nose, Maggie's nose appears kind of brownish in the picture. Is it brownish or is it like more of a mauve? Maybe. Is her nose brownish or pinkish? Because in the photo, to me, it looks brownish. Otherwise, I shall prep for the grays. How light do we want to start? That'll work good for the highlight areas, yes. Hello, Ralph. Move that. And then I think... Okay, is it brownish or grayish, her nose? Or pinkish? It looks kind of pinkish brown in the picture to me, but I'm not able to zoom in. I do see the gray outline of her nose. Okay, there's lighter gray here on her chest. And on the arm here. Now we're going to be layering the grays before adding the stripes. Lighter gray here. Well, this light must be shining from right here. Both? I start with the lightest color, Maddie, and color it in, and then I go back with slightly darker colors and add a bit of shading. What medium are you using? Are you using marker, colored pencil, crayons, oils, paint? She's got that tabby highlight there around her eye. Okay, and then a little bit here on the edge of the paws. All right, now we're gonna go one shade. Color pencils, oh yeah. So you can easily lightly color in flat and then go back and add gradients. Alrighty. So now this is just one step darker, and I think I'm gonna use this as the base coat for a lot of Maggie until we start adding a little bit of shading and stuff with the other colors. And then I'll be using 3 different greens for the grass and 2 different blues for the sky, like I did in Dandy's story. Thank you. It's called pointillism, where you do lots of pointing dots. Some people call it stippling. That's more of the modern term for it. But it's not for everybody. Some people get annoyed by the having to make a ton of dots. I personally find it relaxing to make all the tap, tap, tapping. All right, Maggie's gonna start going on the move as I rotate her around too. And then I have another PD tonight. Tonight is part 2. Tomorrow will be part 3. Oh shoot, my friend was gonna come over and I have part 3 tomorrow, and tomorrow's Friday. Daggone it. We haven't been able to hang out in several weeks due to different, like, holiday in the 4th, and one of us or the other being sick. Doggone it. I wonder if they'll have it recorded and I can watch it later. Yes, tomorrow is, oh wait, is tomorrow Thursday? Tomorrow is Thursday. You're right. I can watch part 3. Thank you. See, this is what happens when I'm not in school. All the days of the week, they just blech in my head. What is today? Today is a day. It is a sunny day, a hot, humid day, but not a rainy day. What day of the week? I have no idea. It turns out it's Wednesday. Thank you. Hello, Olivia. Yeah, see, when I go to work, when I'm teaching, I do know what day of the week it is. Thank you. I'm drawing all dem cats cat Maggie. We're going to put a sunflower beside her. She's not in a sunflower with a sunflower in the original photo, but I like the idea of putting her in a grassy field. Hopefully Maggie wouldn't be offended by being posed with a giant sunflower bigger than she. Here we go. So yeah, this is going to take us a bit to get the base layer down, but then once we have the base layer down, dragonfly. I might save the dragonfly idea for another cat. Just because I don't want to put too much in the background. I do want the main focus to be on the cat. I mean, I did put a butterfly. Okay, all them cats. What do you want? Do you want a sunflower? Or do you want to, like, her to be looking at like a buzzing dragonfly and I can put like the little like path behind it? Since Maggie is your cat. Because I know Theodore has a butterfly. So these two could be kind of like a pair with a bug. Or we could have her have the sunflower. Or, I mean, she could have something completely different in the background if you have your heart set on something. Because I do have other cats. Fun weekend plans, says the sticker. I'm just going to do the farmer's market. But I'm going to have a new table. So I'll have 2 tables, nice ones, and a new canopy. If I can just finally get a hold of my dad. True. Okay, so yes, let's do sunflower this time. I will do a dragonfly. I can't do one with Flanoy tomorrow because he's a taco truck guy. But I will jot down, let me write that down on my test paper here. Dragonfly. So now it's on my test paper when I'm testing colors. I'll remember it. And I will look through what cats are up next in the queue. And I will put a dragonfly. Yes, tomorrow we're doing Flanoy, a ginger cat, with his taco truck. So yes, I do already have that video scheduled. If anybody who follows me on social media, I will share the link after I'm done with my PD video. Oh, all them cats. You never did tell me what color her nose is. Is it gray, brown, or is it pink? I know it's got the grayish outline, you said. But in the photo it looks like this. But a brown nose on a silver tabby is kind of rare. So that's why I'm wondering if it's kind of a this or maybe a darker pink. Or if it's gray pink. And I can blend my 2 colors. I can stipple together the gray and the pink. Ooh, Luna's a good name. She has a pink nose with a grayish outline. Okay. I will do that. See, I didn't think it was this. And that's what it looked like from the photo, just because of the shadowing. But I didn't think that was accurate. All right, so let's do her nose real quick. That might be too bright of a pink, though. And then, oh, that kind of worked really well. With it still being wet, it kind of merged together a little bit. I like that. So it kind of merged the gray and the pink together like watercolor does when they touch and they're wet. So that worked really well. Happy accident. All right, now we'll continue her base coat. I think I might real quick make the stem, because it's bothering me that I don't have a full outline here. I might make the stem for the flower. There we go. I'll set that aside. Then I can there. Now I can put that away. And this away. I can put this brown away. This other pink away. There we go. Alrighty. So does anybody else have any fun plans for the rest of the week? Or the weekend? I've just got the farmer's market as far as I know. Oh, it's nice to have a week in bed. As long as you're doing it by choice and not by, like, your body's forcing you because you're ill. Ooh, you're going to Europe. That's exciting. Will it be your first time in Europe? I've only been there when I was born. Hello, Lola. We are working on Maggie today. We're going to put a sunflower with her. I think the only other cat I've used the brush end for is Eli with the tree, the cat tree he was scratching at. Believed I used it for the... Oh, are you gonna get in trouble, Lola? Because it is a school night for you. Oh, cool. Well, I hope you have fun with your sister. Well, for Lola, I think it's a school night. Her school runs on a different schedule. I do believe her term is still in session. I'm on summer break. And I did not do summer school. No, I've just been doing a lot of drawing, crocheting, some bike riding. I've done a few runs. I should be running a whole lot more considering I have a half marathon in September, but it's so hot. I hate running in the summer. Oh, you're leaving next week? Are you going somewhere fun? Ooh, dragon puppets. That's exciting. What material are you using to make the dragons? Where's my cup of water, I wonder? Oh, it's over there by the microwave. Oh, your term ends next week. That's good. You'll finally be on summer break. Hold on, I gotta snap my knuckles. Oh, feels better. Oh, out of cardstock. Interesting. So is it kind of origami-ish then? Folding them up? Or are you cutting and like gluing or taping the pieces together? Nice. That's really cool. I can do a frog, a cup, and a couple of types of cats with origami. That's about it. I get to a point, I can only do follow so many folds before I'm just like, yep, it's gonna be a crumpled ball. I have no idea what time the term ends in Ireland. I don't think I've ever had anybody from Ireland in one of my streams. Okay. Oh, did you already finish your flower? Can you make a cat dragon? Since Olivia's doing dragons, you two should do cat dragons. I used to draw a mountain lion dragon hybrid creature that was an albino called Kit when I was in high school. That was like my character that I made. She had a whole life story and everything. I haven't drawn Kit in a long time. Maybe I should circle back to her and make a series about Kit. That'd be kind of fun. my 100 subscriber dragon. Oh, cool. I don't keep track of the number of subscribers I have, really. I probably should. As long as I have enough where YouTube still lets me go live, I'll be honest, I don't care. I'm not doing this to get like thousands of followers and then I can quit my job and be a YouTuber and make money through. This is just for fun because I like drawing with like Kit from Dragon Song. Dragon Song. That book sounds really familiar. Is that by Anne McCaffrey? But it was Kitt, more spelled after like Kit from the car from. Oh, what was it with the car that was Knight Rider? And she was an albino mountain lion dragon hybrid creature. Not really sure how. Maybe I'll make a book about her after I finish Kated and Echo's books. That can be book number 3. Can make a children's book about a mountain lion, albino, dragon, cat thing. Hello, Tori. Yeah, I know I can. There are a lot of funky rules, official and unspoken by society, about teachers doing different types of jobs. So I'm not sure if, as a teacher, getting monetized on YouTube, that's something that I could see some parents getting upset about just because society this day. Hello, Alice. But I think in order to get monetized continuously, I'd have to be on like a schedule. And there, I'll be honest, once we hit 3rd quarter after spring break, I might only be doing like once a week, if that, because in 3rd quarter, that rush to the end, that last like month and a half of school, April and May, I got clean undies, the cats have clean bowls, and occasionally I have clean sheets on the bed. Otherwise, we're just alive. The apartment goes to the pits, and come summer break, we circle back and get everything done that we've been. It's mostly just survival mode. I'm exhausted mentally, physically. So it's a lot of just, I didn't run at all, hardly, in April. I didn't run at all in May. I only was biking because that's how I get to work. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been exercising at all. All right. This was 65, so now we need 55. And we're going to be doing a speckling now, so this won't take as long because I'm just going to kind of drop in layers. To give her her silver tabby look. And then we'll come back and do some shading and stripes. Do I have a favorite song? Right now it's the Wellerman Sea Shanty. It kind of depends on what mood my brain is in at the moment. I tend to hyperfixate on a single song. And I like the one by, I think her name's Taylor Davis, where she does He's a Pirate from Pirates of the Caribbean and the Wellerman Sea Shanty together on a violin. It's very satisfying. Then there's a very like dramatic version of the Wellerman Sea Shanty I really like too. The classic is still good though. I do like the song Perfect, isn't it, by like Ed Sheeran? That song's really good. That one gets stuck in my head a lot. Okay. Alright, and then this was 55. So now 45 is in my basket. We're just going to do a sprinkling of 45s. Not as many as the 35. The Wellerman Sea Shanty. Give me a moment. I can write it down if you want. It's fun. It's not very long. It's only like, I think 2 minutes long. It's a really short song. There we go. It just goes like this. I don't think my eyes have ever made a noise when I blink. But yeah, the song is Wellerman Sea Shanty. Well, that's if you just put one or the other, it should come up. Okay. Now we're gonna do 55 for striping. So let's put 35 back. 45 I need to stay in my basket here. So now we're gonna start adding in the details. Let's see, does she have the classic M? She does. And her stripes don't seem to be black. They seem to be like a dark gray from the picture that I can see. So that's what we're gonna go with. And whisker spots. Which reminds me, I realized that picture of Theodore I shared with all you guys. I didn't add his stripes. Or not his stripes, his whiskers. So I will need to go back and add that in. It thins out. And there's another one here, another one here. It goes like that. This one here. Just a little bit right here under her chin. Okay. Actually, need to go down a color. Down a shade, 35. So we need to go 45. Because the striping here is not as dark. Yeah, even though this is still kind of dark. There we go. And then I'm gonna go down another one for the arm here. There, that's better for that. Okay. Yeah, we need this lighter one here for this arm too, striping. Ooh, coloring for the cat dragon. What do you guys think for her cat dragon? Well, what element does your cat dragon? No. You need to have more than 1 hour of sleep for school, Missy. Sleep is good for your, it helps your body and brain grow. But Maddie, what element is your... Man, I slept. Now, it did take me a while to get to sleep because I was hungry. Since I can't really eat before bed, take that medicine. But once I'd had enough time passed, I actually got out of bed and I ate a whole bag of chips. Not proud of it. No, if I don't get enough sleep, I call out sick as a teacher. I am going to kill and eat a child. I am not. Earth. Okay. So, earth. So that means, Maddie, you should do earth tones for your dragon cat. Maybe you can make it like a brown tabby with, oh, Maddie, you're doing fire. Ooh. Otherwise, I was thinking maybe a brown tabby with, like, the green parts for the dragon. All right, I'm liking all that tabbiness. Oh, that looks good. I'm good. All right. This is 35. I think I need to have that one out in my basket. So now we're going to go to the flower. Oh, you could do a ginger cat. Yeah, if it's a fire, you could do a ginger cat. Like a ginger tabby. Okay, and then we're going to need a brown. I want to make sure I don't get too dark or too light here. Nope, that's perfect. So the sunflower will go quick since we're using the brush end. Let's see, and this is 969. We're gonna do 879 for the seeds. Let's go back in and add the veins. Like that. Okay. All of the seeds on the sunflower head. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but I am going back to pointillism on the sunflower just for the seeds. And then we're gonna do some petals. Just, Lola, don't hype yourself up on like energy drinks, okay? If you have to have something with caffeine, I mean, try coffee. But energy drinks are really not good for your body. Oh, the story? You mean Dandy? About the orange kitten, Dandy the Brave? I think I want this one for the petal. I don't know about that. Is it this one I'm thinking of? Yes, this is the one I'm thinking of. So we might end up doing both. Hold on, let me erase that pencil mark there. Yeah, that was written by someone else, and then he put out on Twitter, I think it was on Twitter, that he was wondering if anybody could illustrate it, you know, just kind of half serious, and I'm like, I'll do it. And then I spent several months doing it. Okay, yeah, don't drink caffeine, don't drink a bunch of energy drinks. And I mean, I've had students that are in second grade show up with a great big cup of coffee, and I know it's caffeine in that. So, I mean, I'm glad you're not drinking it, but I can't drink coffee either. I had a caffeine addiction as a teen. Addiction is a problem that runs heavily in my family. So I have to be careful of things that have addictive qualities. Most of my family members have chosen things like drugs and alcohol for their addictions. So thankfully I'm allergic to alcohol, so that's not going to be an issue for me. Okay. Okay, matcha tea is good. Tea's not bad. Tea has healthy redeemableness, and we're gonna do an outline here. I do not like matcha. I often have my students try it when we do the Japanese unit. And they're like, this tastes horrible. And I'm like, yeah, I agree. Well, why'd you make us do it? Your faces were funny. There, sunflower. I am happy with that. Now we're gonna be doing grass. I might do sky first. Okay, for sky, me, what do I work as? I'm an art teacher for elementary students. I teach at 2 different elementary schools in my district because they're both small. I teach kindergarten through 5th grade art. So with the sky, I'm going to do this section here just to show you guys what I'm talking about. You're going to go in. This will take the longest part, is doing the base. I'm glad you love art. So this will be my 11th year teaching in my district. I did substitute teach for like 2.5 years before I got hired on full time. So I've been teaching for around the block for a bit. Not as much as some other teachers, but you know, I'm not a novice. So first we go in with one color. And then I take this color and I just add a bit of speckling. Like that. That's what I did with Dandy. And with the grass, I'm going to be using these 3. I don't know if they'll tell us their numbers. I think that's 173, 195, 245. So I'll do this one as the base, a speckling, and then this one will just be a speckling in the background and for shadows along the horizon line. So, oh my, you already went through a sketchbook? Yeah, I bought 50 of these little papers, and because of some other things I've done, I think I'm down to 10. But I get paid in a week, so I will buy another 50 pack. I end up having to buy a lot of yarn because while I like drawing, I also like to crochet. It's a texture thing, the fibers of the yarn in my hand. So a lot of times in the morning when I first get up, if I don't go for a run or a ride, I'll either draw or clean. Today was cleaning day because I hadn't cleaned the last couple days. I had to collect the trash, took out 2 bags of trash, loaded the dishwasher. I started a load of laundry, but I've never actually put it in the... I suggest you buy Tombow if you're going to buy markers. I will admit they can be more expensive than just like Crayola, but it's nice to have the brush option and the stippling option. They look like this. Oh, do you have to wear skirts for like a uniform, Lola? I tend to wear dresses and skirts most often. I had, my anxiety goes through different phases, and for the longest time, being seen in pants, even like my parents and my brother, I wouldn't wear pants or sweatpants around them. My anxiety couldn't handle people seeing my body in pants, and I have no idea why. It's not rational at all. So I have a lot of dresses and skirts, and I have ones with pockets and ones with quirky colors for being an art teacher. So but let's see, and that line doesn't, yeah. Do you love markers or skirts or Tombow? What are you loving, Olivia? And then my anxiety went through another phase with the pandemic, wearing a mask. I only recently started not masking in every space. I wouldn't wear a mask if I was just outside, like on the playground with the kids, but if I was indoors, I would wear a mask. It was part of my anxiety thing. So now I'm limiting it to situations where the mask is more logical. And I'm trying to, do you have a jean dress? Denim is not very flexible, and my body is curvy. I am plush. I am not a skinny person. Oh, Lola, you weren't. Was Lola here? I have to show Lola. Hold on. Lola, we got portraits of my cats done. So I'm not a tiny person. So I need something with a bit more flexibility for my body. There's me and my katydid, and there's all three of us. So yeah, I don't wear denim at all. Even now that I can kind of wear pants around people, they tend to be more. There's one called Lazy Ones. I always thought it was Lazy Bones. It's either Lazy Bones or Lazy Ones, and I have some black pajama pants that have like jack-o'-lantern faces on them and crabs and sushi rolls, and the kids think it's hilarious when I wear those. Thank you. So yeah, we went and Kay did won a contest for a family photo shoot. So that's the reason why we went. We got a huge discount. So I was able to afford it. Thank you. Echo was not happy at all. All right, looks like we've got like 2 or 3 minutes left, and then I have to go because I have a professional development on Zoom today. Excuse me, sorry. Suddenly I've got the hiccups. And so I'll have to, that starts at 6 o'clock. I will have to jump over to that. But I will keep working on Maggie while I listen to that Zoom meeting. They don't have our cameras on, so they don't know if I'm staring at them or at my paper. And then tomorrow I will be doing, same time, same place, Flanoy, a ginger cat with his taco truck. So. Then maybe I'll do his taco truck with the brush side too. I'll have to think about that. Then I have to see who's next on the queue, especially if we're going to be doing a dragonfly. I do know Gruffy wanted the rainbow in his background. I don't think I can do, McQueen has a pineapple in his background. Let me look at my list. No, I could give Chip and Dale or the Scrub. No, Chip and Dale could have a Chip or Dale or Uni could have a dragonfly. I will get the dragonfly in there somewhere. We just don't know when. Yeah, it's 5:58 where it is for me too. PM. Yes, Lola, go to sleep. All right, I have to end the stream because I have to go jump onto I have to go find the link for that Zoom for the professional development I've got to do. As teachers, we never get to fully have a break. Even on our holiday breaks, we have to do professional development. But I got to pick this one, so I'm kind of happy with that. Are you talking about me? I mean, yeah. But I will post this in the morning with the link to the video on my Blue Sky and my Twitter, maybe my Facebook as well. Sometimes I do that, sometimes I don't there. So I usually wait until, because even if I finish tonight, I usually wait till the link finishes, the video finishes uploading. So I'll keep working on this. And have a fabulous day or night wherever you're at. Get some sleep. And stay hydrated. Goodbye. See you later.